during the budget, when we were debating the budget and we were having a lot of conversations, I probably heard from nearly every single colleague about the cuts that were being made to the education, to every school district, literally every school district, from Utica to Buffalo, New York City, the amount of money. So everybody has had to make painful cuts. Since 2008, nearly every school district has had to lay off teachers, cut programs, every school district. But let me ask you a question. Since we started debating this bill, since the bill was introduced, have there been any elections in the school board?
Yes.
There have been. And what were the results?
Well, the results...
when was the school board?
Obviously, it was when every other school board is elected, but the results are obviously because of the large community that the school board represents, not the public school community. They vote for the school board. So they do. It's a large private school community that vote for the school board. The school board is overseeing a public school.
Are they allowed to vote? Are they not? Should they not be allowed to vote? Would you support a bill that would say they shouldn't be allowed to vote?
I'm not. No, I would not suggest that. But it is terrible that they continue to vote down the budgets year after year after year.
How did the budget go? How did the budget go this year?
They vote down. Oh, of course, this year they voted for the budget because of what we are talking about here today.
So the school board got reelected by almost a 20% margin. I know for people sitting in this room, a lot of us would love to get 20% margins. So the school board got elected and the budget was passed this year.
By the public school sector, by the private school sector.
They're registered voters.
Members, we will try and ask and answer, and you probably should stop facing each other. And you asked here, and I'll direct the member to answer.
Are they registered? Were the voters who voted in this past election, which took place in May, were they registered voters in the state of New York?
Ms. Jaffe, the answer is?
It's questionable.
Questionable.
Okay, I think that we should talk to the Attorney General or the U.S. Attorney to investigate if there are questions. But you know, the members of the school board were elected by a margin of 20%, and they voted to pass a budget. Did that budget include keep funding levels at the same level as out last year? The new budget.
Ms. Jaffe?
Yes.
Yes, and did it include?
Answer is yes.
Did it include additional full-day pre-K slots?
Answer is yes.
That's a long conversation. Yes, the pre-K spots for the private schools.
Did it include additional? She said yes. Yeah.
The answer.
No, she said yes. I heard.
Right. She was continuing. I know you like to be short and sweet, but.
For the private school sector.
Was there additional funding in this year's budget for art, music, athletics?
I believe there was a small number of additional. We were able to give them additional funds, and they know that there is great oversight now, so I'm sure that they gave some additional funds.
So was there additional funding for capital investment?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay, so additional funds for art, music, and athletics, additional full-day pre-K, funding levels in other areas were kept at the same, and it was voted on, you know, in a democratic process by almost, and the budget passed by almost 20%. So let's talk about graduation rates just for a second. The grad